always chasing, always putting her first, you become like water, common, easy, not valuable. When you have your own life, your own priorities, your own standards, you become like diamonds, rare, hard to get, valuable. Women feel this instinctively. They do not think about it logically. They just feel it. When a man chases them, something inside them says, he must not have many options. You have been chasing her for weeks, months, maybe even years. You text her first every time. You plan the dates. You pay for everything. You go out of your way to make her happy. You change your schedule to fit hers. You try to be what she wants. And what do you get in return? Mixed signals. Barely any effort. Excuses when you try to make plans. Long pauses between texts. Vague answers about what she wants. You feel exhausted, confused, frustrated. But you keep chasing because you think if you just try hard enough, she will finally choose you. Here is the truth you need to hear. Chasing does not work. It never has. It never will. The more you chase, the further she runs. The more you try, the less she values you. The more you give, the less she respects you. You are running a race you cannot win, because the finish line keeps moving. In the next few minutes, you will learn 3 powerful reasons why you should stop chasing women. These reasons will change how you see dating, relationships, and yourself. They will free you from the exhausting cycle of pursuit. They will help you understand what actually attracts women and why chasing does the opposite. This is not about playing games. This is about understanding human nature. This is about respecting yourself. This is about finally getting what you want by doing the opposite of what you have been doing. Reason number 1, chasing destroys your identity. The first reason you should stop chasing women is that chasing destroys who you are. When you are constantly chasing someone, you lose yourself. It happens slowly, so slowly you do not notice until you are gone. Think about who you were before this chase. You had hobbies, you had friends, you had goals, you had things that made you happy, you had your own life. Now look at yourself. Your hobbies have been pushed aside because you are always waiting for her. Your friends have been neglected because you drop everything when she calls. Your goals have been delayed because your energy goes into her. Your happiness depends on whether she texts back. This is not love. This is obsession. This is losing yourself in someone else. When you chase, you start to shape yourself into what you think she wants. You pretend to like things you do not really like. You hide parts of yourself you think she might not accept. You become a version of you that you think she will choose. But here is the problem. That version is not real. It is a performance, and performances are exhausting to maintain. Worse, when you lose yourself, you become unattractive. Confidence comes from knowing who you are and being comfortable with that. When you are constantly changing to please someone, you send a message that you do not know who you are. And women are not attracted to men who do not know themselves. Think about the most attractive men you know. The ones women seem drawn to naturally. What do they have in common? They are not chasing. They are living their lives. They have their own thing going on. They are not desperate for approval. They are comfortable in their own skin. They do not change for anyone. That is what you lose when you chase. That quiet confidence. That self-assurance. That sense that you are enough exactly as you are. Chasing replaces it with neediness, with desperation, with a constant feeling that you are not enough and need to prove yourself. Stop chasing and you can start finding yourself again. You can return to your hobbies, reconnect with your friends, focus on your goals. Remember what makes you happy outside of her. You become a whole person again, and whole people are attractive. Desperate people are not. Reason number 2, chasing signals low value. The second reason you should stop chasing women is that chasing signals low value. This is a hard truth, but you need to hear it. When you chase, you are telling her that you have nothing better going on. You are telling her that your world revolves around her. You are telling her that she is above you. Think about how value works in any market. Things that are rare and hard to get are valuable. Things that are abundant and easy to get are not valuable. Water is essential for life, but it is cheap because it is everywhere. Diamonds are not essential, but they are expensive because they are rare. You are the same. When you are always available, always chasing, always putting her first, you become like water. Common, easy, not valuable. When you have your own life, your own priorities, your own standards, you become like diamonds. Rare, hard to get, valuable. Women feel this instinctively. They do not think about it logically. They just feel it. When a man chases them, something inside them says, he must not have many options. He must not be very valuable. Why else would he try so hard? And that feeling kills attraction. Think about how you feel when someone chases you. When someone is constantly texting, always available, always trying to please you, do you respect them more or less? Do you feel more attracted or less? Most people feel less attracted. They feel smothered. They feel like something is wrong with that person for trying so hard. Now think about how you feel when someone has their own life. They are busy. They have things going on. They are not desperate for your attention. Do you respect them more? Do you find yourself wanting their attention more? Of course you do. Because their value seems higher. They seem like a prize worth winning. When you stop chasing, you send a different signal. You signal that you have options. You signal that your time is valuable. You signal that you are not desperate. You signal that you are the prize, not her. And that signal is incredibly attractive. This does not mean you play games. It does not mean you ignore her or act cold. It means you have a life. It means she is a part of your life, not your whole life. It means you are willing to walk away if she does not match your energy. That confidence is what attracts women. Reason number 3, chasing creates imbalance. The third reason you should stop chasing women is that chasing creates imbalance. Relationships need balance to work. Both people should give and receive. Both people should pursue and be pursued. Both people should invest equally. When you chase, you destroy that balance. You become the giver. She becomes the taker. You become the pursuer. She becomes the pursued. You become the one who cares more. She becomes the one who cares less. This imbalance poisons everything. When you give more, you start to resent her for not giving back. You keep track of all the things you do that she does not appreciate. You feel used. You feel taken for granted. You start to wonder why you bother. When she receives more than she gives, she starts to take you for granted. She stops appreciating your efforts because they are always there. She stops valuing your attention because it is always available. She stops respecting you because you respect yourself so little that you keep giving to someone who does not give back. This imbalance also kills attraction. Attraction thrives on tension, on not knowing, on chasing and being chased. When you are always the chaser, there is no tension. There is no mystery. There is no excitement. She knows she has you. And when she knows she has you, she stops wanting you. Think about a game you have already won. Do you still want to play it? No. The excitement is gone. The challenge is over. The same thing happens in relationships. When you have already been won without any effort, the game is over. And games that are over are boring. When you stop chasing, you restore balance. You give her space to pursue you. You create room for her to wonder about you. You create tension that keeps attraction alive. You become someone she has to work for, not someone who is always working for her. And here is the beautiful thing. When she starts pursuing you, you get to see if she actually wants you. Not if she is willing to let you chase her, but if she actually values you enough to make an effort. That is the only kind of woman worth having. The one who wants you as much as you want her. What chasing really means. Before we go further, let us be clear about what chasing means. Chasing is not simply showing interest. Chasing is not asking someone out. Chasing is not making the first move. Those things are normal and healthy. Chasing is what happens after. Chasing is being the only one who initiates. Chasing is always texting first. Chasing is making all the plans. Chasing is putting in 90% while she puts in 10%. Chasing is accepting breadcrumbs and calling it a meal. Chasing is when you do all the work and she does none. Chasing is when you care more than she does. Chasing is when you are an option and she is a priority. Chasing is when you are running and she is standing still. That is what you need to stop. The psychology of chasing. There is a reason chasing feels so compelling. It is not just that you like her. There is something deeper going on in your brain. When you chase someone who is inconsistent, your brain gets addicted. The uncertainty creates a dopamine cycle. When she finally responds, you get a rush. When she ignores you, you feel withdrawal. You start to crave the rush. You become addicted to the cycle. This is the same brain chemistry that keeps people in toxic relationships. The same chemistry that makes gambling addictive. You are not in love with her. You are addicted to the uncertainty. You are chasing the feeling of finally winning, not the woman herself. This is also about your ego. When someone is hard to get, winning them feels like proof of your worth. You think, if I can get her, it means I am good enough. So you chase to prove yourself. But chasing does not prove your worth. Proves your desperation. And desperation is not attractive. The healthiest relationships are not built on chasing. They are built on mutual attraction. Two people who see each other clearly and choose each other equally. No games. No power struggles. No one chasing while the other runs. What happens when you stop chasing? When you stop chasing, several things happen. Some of them are uncomfortable at first. But all of them are necessary. First, you will feel withdrawal. Your brain is used to the dopamine hits. When you stop chasing, you will crave her attention. You will want to text her. You will want to check her social media. You will want to find excuses to see her. This is normal. Do not act on it. Let the craving pass. Second, you will have time. All the energy you were spending on her is now free. You can use it on yourself, your hobbies, your friends, your goals, your health. You will be amazed at how much time you were wasting on someone who was not giving back. Third, you will see her true interest. When you stop chasing, one of two things will happen. She will either step up and start pursuing you, or she will disappear. Both are good. If she steps up, you know she actually values you. If she disappears, you know she was never really interested. Either way, you get clarity. Fourth, you will regain your power. Not power over her. Power over yourself. You will remember that you do not need her to be happy. You will remember that you are enough on your own. You will remember that you have choices. That feeling is priceless. Fifth, you will become more attractive. When you stop chasing, you become the man who has his own life. The man who is not desperate. The man who is a challenge. Women notice this. They feel it. They are drawn to it. The woman worth waiting for. When you stop chasing, you create space for the right woman. The woman who does not need to be chased because she wants to be with you as much as you want to be with her. This woman will not leave you confused. She will be clear about her interest. She will text you first sometimes. She will make plans. She will put in effort. She will match your energy. You will not have to wonder where you stand because she will show you. This woman will not play games. She will not give you mixed signals. She will not make you feel crazy for wanting clarity. She will be direct and honest because she respects you and herself. This woman will not make you chase her because she knows that chasing is not love. She knows that mutual pursuit is healthy. She knows that a relationship takes two people giving equally. This woman exists. But you will never find her if you are always chasing women who run away. You will be too busy and too exhausted to notice her. You will be so focused on the ones who do not want you that you miss the one who does. How to stop chasing. If you are ready to stop chasing, here is how to do it. First, shift your focus. Stop focusing on her and start focusing on yourself. What do you want? What are your goals? What makes you happy? Put your energy there. Become the best version of yourself, not for her, but for you. Second, set standards. Decide what you will and will not accept. If she is inconsistent, do not accept it. If she is not putting in effort, do not accept it. If she is giving mixed signals, do not accept it. Have the self-respect to walk away from treatment that does not serve you. Third, match her energy. If she texts first, text back. If she makes plans, show up. But do not do more than she does. If she gives you 10%, give her 10% back. If she gives nothing, give nothing back. Let her effort guide yours. Fourth, be willing to walk away. This is the hardest part, but the most important. If she is not matching your energy, if she is not showing interest, if she is not making you feel valued, walk away. Not as a game to make her chase you, but because you deserve better. And because staying is slowly killing your self-respect. Fifth, fill your life. The reason you chase is often because you have empty space. You are looking for someone to fill it. Fill it yourself. Build a life so full and interesting that you do not need anyone. Then when someone comes along, they add to your life instead of completing it. The paradox of not chasing. Here is the paradox. When you stop chasing, you often get what you were chasing. When you focus on yourself, you become more attractive. When you are willing to walk away, you become more valuable. When you stop needing her, she starts wanting you. This is not a trick. It is not manipulation. It is just human nature. People are drawn to those who are complete in themselves. People value those who value themselves. People want those who do not desperately need to be wanted. So by stopping the chase, you actually increase your chances of getting the girl. But here is the key. You have to genuinely stop chasing. Not pretend to stop while secretly hoping she will come back. You have to truly let go. You have to truly focus on yourself. You have to truly be willing to walk away forever. If you do that, one of two good things happens. Either she realizes your value and comes to you, or you move on and find someone even better. Both are wins. What not chasing is not. Let us be clear about what not chasing is not. It is not being cold. It is not playing hard to get. It is not ignoring her to make her want you. That is still chasing, just in a different form. That is still letting her control your behavior. Not chasing is simply having a life. It is being warm when you interact but not desperate. It is showing interest but not investing more than she does. It is being present but not always available. It is being yourself without trying to be what she wants. Not chasing is freedom. Freedom from anxiety. Freedom from waiting. Freedom from wondering. Freedom from the roller coaster. You are no longer on the ride. You are standing on solid ground watching the ride go by. And from that solid ground, you can see clearly. You can see who is worth your time and who is not. A message to the men who need to hear this. If you are reading this and recognizing yourself in the description of a chaser, I am talking to you. I know it is hard. I know you care about her. I know you want it to work. But look at the results of your chasing. Are you happy? Do you feel good about yourself? Do you feel respected? Do you feel valued? Or do you feel exhausted, confused, and drained? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. If chasing has not worked, it will not start working. It is time to try something different. It is time to stop. You are a man of value. You have worth that does not depend on her choosing you. You have a life that matters whether she is in it or not. You have dignity that should not be sacrificed on the altar of someone else's attention. Stop chasing. Not as a trick to get her. Stop chasing because you respect yourself. Stop chasing because you deserve someone who wants you as much as you want them. Stop chasing because your energy is too precious to waste on people who do not return it. Conclusion. So now you know the 3 reasons to stop chasing women. Chasing destroys your identity. You lose yourself in the pursuit and become someone you do not recognize. Chasing signals low value. It tells her you have nothing better going on and makes you less attractive. Chasing creates imbalance. It sets up a dynamic where you give and she takes, which leads to resentment and loss of attraction. Stop chasing. Not for her. For you. Take back your energy. Focus on your life. Build yourself into someone you are proud of. Set standards and stick to them. Be willing to walk away from anyone who does not meet them. The right woman will not need to be chased. She will walk beside you, not in front of you. She will pursue you as much as you pursue her. She will value you because you value yourself. But first, you have to stop running after the wrong ones. You have to stop exhausting yourself on people who do not deserve your energy. You have to stop chasing and start living. The best time to stop chasing was the first time you felt exhausted by it. The second best time is today.